Ladies and gents, we're here taking a look at another abandoned building right here in the Footlands area of St. Kitts. So, based on the trees, the landscaping hasn't had an upkeep for quite some time. This is a driveway. How do I know? I'll show you, and I have turned on my flashlight just for this purpose. So without any further ado, I'm not sure what these blocks, but this is concrete right here. There's a gaping hole right here, and there's blocks inside. I'm not going down. Look at the trees, and there's mangoes on them. There's a web grafted right here, and yeah, this is there. So you could tell this has been abandoned. Look at the size of the trees. I'm not sure if any monkeys was here, but the mangoes, there's plenty mangoes, so I'm not sure if monkeys was here. There's mangoes on the ground. There's mangoes on the ground. Look at the trees. Look at the size of this mango tree. This need more than pruning. Okay? I'm not sure. This is blocks. I'm not sure what was here. And the mangoes just all hanging here. Okay? There's this long stick. I presume somebody was using it to reach mangoes. We'll get back to here in a bit. And look at the burglar bars. The roof has been gone. I'm not sure if it was hurricane. I don't know if it was concrete, but when I get up there, I'm going to find out. Once again, when you see these type of plumbing, it's because the house is a 70s house. These was used for water. These are copper piping. Then this one, as you could tell by the elbow, there's two, maybe for bathroom shower. This is electricity. You could tell from the wiring. This probably was for gas tank. And look, it's all degraded. It's all degraded. Lack of maintenance, abandoned. The wall has been cracked up. Again, copper piping. There's a T that goes down, and there. This basically is for kitchen sink for the water to come out. And we're gonna get back here. I'm not sure what this little thing is was used for. There's electrical. I guess that leads to the downstairs from this pipe. The ratted. And I've turned on my flashlight, and my voice will probably be echoing right now. So again, there's spider web, there's pipes. As you can see, I turned on my flashlight so I could see clearly. Look, it's all rotted, falling apart. Look, these slabs fall off from right underneath here. And you can see the steel work being exposed. Lights, outlet, washing machine, judging by these two pipes. And the waste hose would go in here so the water go outside. This leads you outside. You can see the flashlight, guys. Right? And this broken glass. So I definitely think I should use my flashlight more. This is a bathroom. You could tell face basin, double pipes, light switch, and this is the bathroom. Boldness. Tell it was definitely here. So I decided to start using the flashlight so you guys could see in some of these dark areas. Definitely in the water, we know that. And this is pretty sharp. Look, watch here. This ends are gone up to the roof. So this is a door. Even though my flashlight is on, underneath is pretty damn dark. Even though the flashlight is on, guys, look. Are these far from up in the ceiling? Again, no maintenance. Down here I have another dual concrete sink. I'm not sure what down here was. It can be a bedroom, but there's windows. Once again, that's the outside there. The breeze is pretty damn good though. Something died here, a fowl. And down here is big. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure what these slabs was used for. So down here is pretty. I don't think down here was a living space. There's more exposed wiring all up in the roof. I don't think down here was a living space. And without the flashlights, underneath here is pretty clean though, this section. So this is, as you can see, is one big open area down here. I have no idea. And I don't want to think anyone was living down here. Sorry for the echo. Nothing I can do. This is how the downstairs is. There's a lizard right there. Let's go outside. This is all that's there to see down here now. Nothing more. I think downstairs was mostly for storage. I don't think anyone was living down here. So we're back outside. Oh shit. This is not opening. Not sure what was underneath there, but there's the electrical wiring between there. So I'm gonna try to make my way upstairs. Oh. And here's where we came from. These will take us upstairs. And if you're wondering now, I did not break and enter. It's all bushes. This has been separated from the concrete. Light switch, and trees again separated from the concrete. And I'm still trying to. The roof look like it may have been. Okay, so we came from here, and let's keep left. So this was a porch. Based on how these are, this looked like it was a porch. If I'm guessing correct. Sliding door, sliding glass. The mango tree has reached to the top of the house. And there's some graffiti here. So this definitely was a porch. Seems to be a door frame was there. And I think this is the main entrance for the top of the house, based on the size and the width of the door. This definitely was the living room. Sliding door. It's all bushes, trees, burglar bars. So this was the definitely living room. It doesn't make no sense to go here, because as you could see, the trees, old time skillet meter, which we don't use these anymore. We have a dual electrical switch outlet there. This is the staircase that leads outside. This is the entrance to the house. We'll try to get there. And I'm not gonna pass here. So if we come up, so we came from here and we're gonna go here. So we came from, okay. So we came from here, went there, went in here, and then, but may seen a door frame for here. There was stuff on the wall. You could tell from the paint. Maybe this was the kitchen. And there's a big tree here. Maybe this was the kitchen, because remember outside I showed you guys this. Still have on my flashlight. I showed you guys this, which mean, and the tree wood. This is the size of the tree wood. I showed you guys this, which mean the kitchen sink was there. There's a pipe right over there, but because of the lot of trees, I cannot get over there. So, oh my God, this house is fucking big. Okay, so we came from there. We were here. There's a doorway here. There's a passage go all the way down there. This is a bathroom. You could tell from the tiles. I remember I showed you the two pipe outside. So, toilet, face basin, area for the soap. So this definitely is a bathroom. And I think the bathtub, the shower area was here. But there's so much ferns. Alright, we just came from there. We're now coming through here. And based on this was a storing area for towels, maybe curtains and whatnot. This is too small to be a bathroom. And we have to go back down there. So, this was the main power breaker for the house. I will come back here in a bit. This house is massive. Look, all these old time trees. And this is a master bedroom. So remember we was out here where I showed you the mango. That's the piece of stick. This is a master bedroom. The mango tree has taken over the whole house. And you know what? I know this is the master bedroom because this is the bathroom area. Soap powder, soap, shower head. But hey, how tall this person is, cause look, my head is actually touching this, and I'm not really a tall person, you know. Yeah, so this definitely was the shower. Face basin was here. This was a shower area. This was a master bedroom. We have a lighting fixture there. Tiles was on the wall here. There's traces. Okay. And if we come down here now, again, this is a balcony. This is a balcony. This is a balcony that leads us basically loop around the house. That loops around over here. So this is a balcony. Okay? And we're just backtracking where we came from. Shit. So we came from here. This is the passage we used to come down here. Oh. Then now we come in here. And then this room. This is a bedroom for sure. Look at the tree. Again, you could tell this is a bedroom, and you could tell outside was the landing, a corridor, because why put a window here? You know, I just showed you guys the junction box. This is a passage, again, that leads to another bedroom. This leads to another bedroom. Switch, roof, lighting fixture, and a door that leads straight under patio. There's small windows, 1, 2, 3. One big large window, maybe 3 could have fit there. So, why has this house been abandoned? It's huge. And once again, we were here in the main area of the house, which would be the living and eating, dining, watching TV, and so forth area. So we just covered the whole upstairs. There's nothing more. There's no furniture. We came all the way down there, just trees, it's just shrubs. Let's take a walk around the yard real fast before this video get too long. So this is where we walk to enter. Now we're going to explore the yard space. Look at these trees. Look at these trees. Abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. So remember, I told you guys this is the driveway. And you know that because all here is concrete, somebody cleared a path through here so they could get access to probably get mangoes. This is the house. We was all there. That's the house. We was all there. You wouldn't believe. Look at how big the yard space is. That's the gate to drive in. That's why I know it's the driveway. And look, it's real. This is far beyond abandoned. Okay. Remember we was all under here. Look at the size of these trees. Okay. And remember I told you guys, this is the entrance to the house. That's the gate. And these are the steps you would walk to enter the house. But instead you enter the house, you have, wow. Again, this is an abandoned house in Fort Lands, St. Kitts. Why? The question gonna always remain. Why has it been abandoned? Why? It doesn't make no sense to go over there. It's just pure bush. And I'm not gonna get myself all nasty. There's this little thing with a gate. I presume this was the garbage area. This was the garbage area. This is the fence right here. So, again, old time lighting fixture. This is the gate, and this is the driveway that I showed you guys, where people or someone was entering to get mangoes. I don't think I can reach the other side of the house because there's too many tall trees. But let me just go there real fast and see if I could make it on the other end. So again, we was all out here. All out here is concrete. Concrete. This I'm not sure. This is wall. I'm not sure what's the purpose. So this is the other side of the house. But I don't think I can make it through there because it's so many bushes. Mango just dropped. Wall. And this is the other side of the house. Oh shit. This is, remember I was here. This is the other side of the house. And yeah, this is it. If you stop on the outside, you would know a house is in here. Yeah. And if we go through here, that's the stairs down here that leads into the house. So I'm not going back to there. I'm gonna go back outside and end the video. Take a look at this fella. He was just eating a mango. I guess breakfast, huh? Okay, so I'm back here. I'm gonna go outside. And once again, we just explored an abandoned building right here in Fort Lands, St. Kitts. Now, the question always remains, why are these big properties abandoned? I'm guessing this is on some real estate website for sale, but maybe the price is so fucking high that nobody even would bother, because then by the time you knock down all this to modernize, it's gonna cost, yeah, I could see why somebody is abandoned. So we're going back outside now, and once again, I did not trespass. For those who may be asking and wondering, so do you know there's an abandoned house right in there? Yeah, that's where we just came from. That's where we just came from. And if you stop on the outside, you would know. This is the gate that leads to the front or to the house. And you would know house right in here. A big ass house. There's a big house in there, and you would know. You know, we just explored this house, and this has been abandoned for years upon years. Based on these trees, there hasn't been any landscaping, any upkeep whatsoever. The question remains, why are all these big houses abandoned? Look at these trees. Look at these trees. The wall is in pretty good shape, pretty good condition, but there's a house in here that you don't know. You don't know. So we just explored an abandoned building right here in Fort Lands. I'm not going to show the location. If you know, you know. But there's a big house in here. How much would you buy this house for? Let me know. I'm out. Peace. Fuhuria Siku Yaku Tuonane Badai Kwaheri.